Hello, welcome back to the Cataclysm. My name is Vormithrax, and this is episode 139 of our Let's Play tutorial for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And we just finished burning out that fungal flower infection very successfully. I'm really surprised how quick and easy that turned out to be, and I think we've got it fully burned out. I didn't see any sign of any fungal infection or creatures wandering into the city, so we're going to hope that we got it completely taken care of, and we're going to go about our business. So I've been thinking about what we should focus on now that we've relocated down into this southern area that we had scouted, and I think what I'm going to do is we're going to take a walkabout into this city area, and we're going to test out a few things in our weapons, and we're going to go on a pretty specific looting spree. We're going to try to restrict ourselves as much as possible to a few high value targets. Doctors' offices for the medicine, of course. Maybe gun stores, although gun stores are getting less and less useful. I honestly just don't use that many guns, and just continuously piling up more and more of them that I'm never going to use isn't really useful. But we may peek inside and take a look, see if there's something specific we want to pick up. But I am going to focus on dojos, boxing rings, anything that's got a chance of dropping one of the martial combat styles skills, so we can learn some of these alternative martial arts hand-to-hand skills. So we'll see if we can pick up some of those training manuals in those types of locations. We're also going to stop at laundromats and start accumulating a larger supply of bleach and ammonia. In particular, I want to do that because one of the big things I wanted to cross off as a topic in our tutorial series is mutations. We haven't really touched on it yet at all, and I think it's time. We're well prepared for it. We've got the chemical making tools, and a lot of the raw materials that we can get are fairly common. In particular, it's just zombie parts that we can turn into mutagens, so that's going to be in plentiful supply wherever we go. But we're going to need lots and lots of ammonia and bleach, and I'd rather not craft it. It is craftable, I can do it, but I'd rather just, while we're doing other things, grab up gallons of it from the laundromats and bathrooms and so on that we kind of pass. So we're going to make an effort to do that, and we're also going to hit banks. So I think in order of preference, banks, laundromats, dojos, and things like that. And then secondarily, if something catches my eye as we wander around. But I'm not going to be going into very many houses or spending much time in them, at least. I may peek in the bathrooms and look for survivor basements, but that's about it. I don't really need food anymore. I've got a pretty good supply of all that, but we'll kind of go from there. So the big things I have left on my checklist to do for this tutorial series are mutations, so we're making preps to do that. I want to find some labs, at least one lab I can go into so I can show everybody what a lab looks like in the tutorial. There's a few other specialized buildings and kind of mid to end game locations, but they're fairly rare and they're kind of hard to come across, so we may have to do some overland traveling to find some things to kind of keep our character busy, but we're pretty much done with the day-to-day survival type stuff, given how far along we are with all of our gear and equipment and skill levels. So I'm going to try to focus from here on out a little more specifically and particularly on a few particular goals. So I think short term, it's clear the banks out. That will give us some more high-end loot and maybe another set of compact bionic modules that we might take the time to do some installations on. Then we're going to try to do the mutations, and I'm going to make a boatload of mutations, so mutagens and purifiers. Once we've got a boatload of mutagens and purifiers, we're going to turn them into the higher end serums of the various types, and I'll have to pick which ones we're going to pursue. I'm not real sure which we're going to do, but it'll take us a few episodes to get all that done. Then once we've got all that accomplished, the banks all cleared, most of the high-end buildings cleared here in these few cities, we'll probably hit the road going looking for some laboratories to go dive into. So we'll be massively well equipped to deal with laboratories at that point, so hopefully that goes smoothly. That's kind of the progression you can look forward to here in the next, I'm not sure how many episodes it'll take us, but we'll just keep plugging away at it. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So inventory wise, I think we're all set. We had done a little bit of raiding after we came back from our burning down the fungal flower infection. Got a little bit of damage, not a big deal. I can't remember where I'm at in the day-night, tired, not tired cycle. It's in the afternoon, so we might go out and do a little bit of raiding before the sun goes down. We'll come back and rest up and then do a serious push tomorrow. But we've got the bearings that I wanted to test out with our railgun driver CBM, see if those have any real effect. If not, I'll just ditch those. I got the Survivor Naginata. I'm just itching to try out on a big horde of low-level zombies. I think that will be hilarious when we see what that's going to do. Got our toolbox, our rubber hose, and our medicines. So we've got 10 out of 28 volume available, and that's wearing our survivor backpack. How have I got things organized here? Alright, we need to put that on the inside if we're going to wear it. We're at 60 torso encumbrance, but we've got melee 5, which is going to offset quite a bit of that. Higher levels can significantly increase the accuracy and effectiveness of your physical attacks. That basically helps compensate for high levels of encumbrance on torso, arms, hands, things like that. So basically, as your melee skill goes up, you can survive with higher levels of encumbrance on those locations. So I think I'm going to stick with the way things are at right now and not take my cart with me for this short initial run. So we'll kind of see how things go, and then we'll make a decision. But I think I'm just going to get moving. So check our morale. We're in full survivor gear now, so we're pretty much immune to the rain and the water effects. So no issue there. I don't have any food or water items with me, but we can loot some and eat some as we go if we happen to get hungry or thirsty. I think I've got a canteen on me somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember. Maybe I took it off. I'm not sure, but let's just get moving. I also don't have reloads for my bolt driver, but I'm not going to worry about that either. Okay, so here's our map. First target, I think I'm going to start at the north end of this city. We do have an ant hill here, so I may have to go around some ants, but I'm just going to kind of work my way through the city here to that doctor's office. Then we'll come down a bit. There's a dojo right here and here. I want to hit both of those, and we'll peek in the gun store. Maybe I'll hit that. So we're just going to kind of do a loop. And we'll see. I haven't been inside the city yet, so there might be high enough level zombies escalated in their types that I might have to back off. I'm just kind of assuming I'm going to be able to take a stroll straight through this city, but it's possible it could be too strong for me. So we'll kind of see as we get closer. Let's just turn on safe mode and head right on in. And turn safe mode back off again. Oh, chasing that poor kitty cat. Goodbye, you. And I'm not going to be picking up very many objects from creatures. Nothing scary so far. What do we got for vehicles down here? Nothing I care about. I did see there is a stairs down right there. Alright, kill these real quick. Then I'm going to switch weapons. I want to give a try with this Survivor Naginata. That's just a standard Survivor zombie, so that'll work. Taking quite a few hits. Only doing 16 damage. Now the Naginata is not a good choice for a Survivor zombie, so he's got fairly tough skin. This group, a little better, although the Brute might give me a punch, and that's going to mess up some of my gear a bit. The rest of those guys are exactly the crowd that I want to hit with my Naginata. Let's back off just a bit. Let's wield the bolt driver for a moment. I'll drop that on the ground. Let's fire the bolt driver, see if we can drop this guy before he punches me. Alright, well that was a little easier than I thought it would be. I forgot just how much damage that thing does. Alright, now we'll switch back to the Naginata. Right there, and we will... Let's just drop that for the moment. I'm going to let them come to me. Then we're going to start swinging this thing. Now this thing has wide strikes, so it should be able to hit multiple targets in front of me. I guess it only fires at certain times. It's also got Impale, so it should be hitting targets behind. So Impaling Strike on crits. It's got Rapid Strike, Wide Strike on crits, so just not sure how often some of these abilities are going to fire. Seems to work pretty good on all the low-level zombies, so we might keep using it, we might switch again. We'll switch to inventory. We'll grab up the cash cards. I'm not real sure why anymore, but sure, why not? I don't think I'm even going to take the time to butcher things anymore. The low-level zombies especially, I can just stroll right through them. Also, I need them for the component parts for my mutagens. We're just going to stroll right into the middle of these guys. And taking a few hits. So getting completely surrounded is probably still a bad idea. And we'll hop in real quick just to check. I don't really care about most of that stuff anymore. Alright, let's get our stamina back and we'll pop down into the basement real quick. Nope, just some ants hanging out down here. So, plenty of food in the area with the ants that are nearby. Alright, check out. Ooh, lots of stuff in the ambulance. What you got? First aid kits and bandages. Alright, we'll take it. Okay, let's take a look around here. So, cathedral or church I don't care about. I think I'm just going to stay on this east to west road and kind of work my way right through, and then I'll head up and try to get that doctor's office. I don't want to go up too close to that ant hill. There's just going to be too many to deal with. So, we'll see what we... here comes the ants. The ants are going to keep the zombie population down a bit as well. A lot of junk in that. Man, there's a lot of stuff in there. Look at this place. Need glasses. This is one place to go get them. I don't care about most of that stuff. It's just a whole bunch of the same things over and over again. Alright, is this all ants that I'm seeing on my map? There's a pile of zombies down south, it looks like. How we doing here? We got a ways to go still. Working vehicle. Alright, ants. You've annoyed me. A lot of ants. Holy mackerel, that's a lot of ants. Alright, we still got a ways to go. I'm just going to keep moving. There's some multiple hits. And poor Z9's under assault by all the ants. Hop into another ambulance. Yeah, scissors. Alright, take a look at this. Look at all these ants. Seems a bit excessive. That's the anthill right there. I didn't realize I was so close to it. So that's the entrance to the anthill. Don't plan on going into the anthill, so let's just leave it alone. But man, that saturation of ants is doing a good job of keeping the zombie population down. Alright, northeast. Alright, this guy is kind of dangerous. Him, I'm gonna butcher. Really, what hit me? Actually, I can't. There's too much going on. It'll get interrupted a million times, so we'll just, unfortunately, leave him in place. I think the potassium iodide, though. Which store is this? Grocery store. We'll take a look inside real quick. What you got in here? Nothing I care much about. Maybe we'll grab a cart while we're here, though. Casters are broke. That one works. Is there a better one in here? That one's better. We'll grab this cart. Okay, coming up on the doctor's office. Stethoscope, syringe of adrenaline. Do I have my stethoscope on me? Yeah, I do. Whoops, no lockpicks? How do I not have my lockpicks with me? Alright, let's come out here. Let's see here. I think that's just wood. Alright, the two rooms I really want to get into. I'm looking for something metal I can create lockpicks out of real quick. Might have to run over to a house. Sporting goods store, maybe that'll have something. Go away, Ant. You don't want none of this. Hello, shock zombie. Alright, well that spot of health damage there. That's exactly the kind of thing that can actually hurt me now. Does the Survivor Nakanata conduct? It does conduct electricity. Alright. Let's wield the bolt driver. Ah, damn it. All I needed was one shot, but he managed to hit me twice. Ethanol power storage. Alright, let's get in here. There's the parts that I need right there. Anything else in here I care about? Grab the electric lantern. Alright, back to the doctor's office. Yeah, a little more damage there than I was expecting to take. Oh, survivor. Oops, that was dumb. Gotta get used to using this gun again. Snapper? Where the hell is this snapper it's talking about? Alright, where's the snapper, supposedly? This thing invisible or something? Alright, about to get annoyed. Run mode. Grab that. Run north. Wield the rapier. Let go of that. Where are you at, zombie snapper? Whatever you are, invisible thingy. And now I've got a bite. Thank you very much, invisible monster. Alright, I don't know if that thing just doesn't have a tile set, or the chest hole update didn't give it one, or if it really is invisible, or what, but zombie snapper. Kept grabbing me, which wasn't good. So now I've got even more damage that I wasn't expecting, and a lot of pain. So let's get in the doctor's office here. Get this taken care of. You outside for a second. Let's apply. Wow, I don't have any disinfectant either. I did not come out prepared for this. Alright, let's use a first aid kit on my torso. That'll heal it as well as get rid of the problem. I got plenty of them around. Alright, and I've got no I do have aspirin. Okay. I have a tramadol too, just in case. Okay, we got painkillers, hungry and thirsty. I have to take care of that here pretty soon, but let's open some safes. And diazepam, not too terribly useful. And some tramadol. Alright, and a little bit of painkiller. Nothing in the stock room. Alright, place is empty. So, we didn't get too much use out of this. And it's getting dark already. We're on the other side of town. Mark that off now. Took a little longer than I thought to get over here and get that done. I think I'm just going to keep adventuring during the nighttime, though. So let's look. I don't think there's anything above this north-south line that I care about. Nope. So if we go to the next one down. House. Sporting goods, mill surplus. Due south is the mill surplus, which is where I'm heading. So I think we're going to hit the mill surplus, and then right below that is the fitness gym, gun store, and dojo. So we're going to hit this little section right here. So let's just go due south. Nighttime's going to help me a bit because it's going to spotlight the exactly, shocker brute. That one I'd really rather not deal with right now. He does have a good chance of higher end CBMs. If I can get him by himself, I wouldn't mind so much. It'd be great if I wasn't wounded already. I think we can take him though. Let's wield the S-stock. And don't I have... Guess I don't. Alright. Yeah, we're tired also. Alright, this is not a good matchup. We need to head back. We're tired, we're hungry and thirsty. Let's just make the run back home, get rested up for the evening, get healed, and then we'll worry about coming back over here. Not a good combination trying to deal with a shocker brute while You're this tired. We'll just head through Ant Central. We know we can take care of them with no problem. Brass knuckles. Alright, we're just about on a direct line home. Ooh, Shocker Brute out and about this way too. And here we go. Didn't bring back much with that cart, but that's okay. Let's just head in the back. Alright, where do I have my CDM supply? Right there. So we'll drop these in there. Drop the raw materials. And the medicine. Oh, I did have disinfectant on me? Alright, I keep forgetting disinfectant you have to activate through the inventory, not through the activation menu. But that's alright, I needed the torso healing anyway. Alright, don't need that. And then up here is tools. Yep. Drop the electric lantern in there. And, oh, I forgot to test out my bearings. Oh, I left behind all my bolts as well. That wasn't good. Where did they go? Do I have a quiver on this guy? Keep confusing my characters from the different series and live streams I'm doing. I forget who's got what. Nope, no quiver, so... Oh, never mind. Yes, quiver. Quiver with steel crossbow bolts, 11. So we got plenty. I just need to reload. Alright, so let's wield bolt driver, reload, get that thing ready to go. Alright, it's all set. Got our bearings, our S-stock. Let's drop those brass knuckles. I'm not going to use anything like that until or unless we get some martial arts training. Alright, I think we're good. A little bit of damage to some of our body locations, nothing critical though. I think... What do we got to eat right nearby? I've got some meat to cook up. Took a little while, but these are pretty yummy. Very. Alright, full and slaked. Let's go ahead and turn the lights back off. And we're probably just going to sleep right like this. And let's just sleep. It's almost midnight. Let's sleep 7 hours. That'll get us full health, good focus and stats, and looks like we slept about right, so we didn't sleep too far through the alarm. Okay, there we go. Full and slaked. We got the tenderloin with us to eat when we need it. The water's not going to be a problem. Alright, I think that's good for this episode. We made a little bit of progress. We got an idea of how much safety we have now. It's a little different up here because we have the ants distracting and or killing a large number of the zombies up here. So it'll be different the further south we get. And as you saw, there are some shocker brutes out there. I'm not too scared of them. They'll get their shock off, and I might, with the S-Dock, be able to put them down before they get a second shock. That's really the only thing I worry about with them, is multiple shocks. In combination with a bunch of other zombies. So if I can get a shocker brute on his own, I'll take some damage, but I'll be able to kill him, and we can butcher him up for a chance of some good CBMs. So not too worried about them otherwise. But that's it for this episode. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. It really does help the channel, especially comments that you leave. It really ups the metrics for the channel viewing so that Google can serve them to more potential players. So I would appreciate it if you have any comments to leave down below, or if you want to visit my Discord channel and chat with us there. A growing community of folks there that will be happy to answer any questions or just chat about the game. Hope to see you in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.